his influence as you develop as a scholar, but also the deconstruction and reconstruction of your ideas of masculinity, or even maybe your masculine performance. Can you talk about that process a little bit?
I would say around this time, 2010, when I took this doctoral class, I was having not only a theological evolution, but also I was having a sexual revolution, if you will, in coming to terms with the identity of being not only black, male, Christian, but also gay. And so I came to this conclusion after wrestling theologically with what does it mean to be Christian and gay, given that those two were in cahoots with each other. And given that I was raised in a traditional Baptist church that said to be gay was sin. And so I did not understand the relationship dynamic between the two. And it wasn't until that year where I began to not really give hoots about what people thought, what people said. I understood that it would take a type of risk of me losing relationships, losing churches that I used to preach for. But it was reading a text in Gender Talk by Beverly Guy-Sheftall, Janetta Cole. And I was reading a section with Professor Bird and talking about his evolution sexually. And just really reading that, and also the example in which he gave in how to live as a black gay man. And so that was a very powerful image for me. So I really had to really come to terms with who I was, and once I did that and was able to live my life fully, as I am now, has really pushed me to not only focus on that, being a gay man, but also empowering people to break the silence, as Audre Lorde, our dear sister, tells us that our silence will not protect us. It never has, and it never will.
And really quickly, we only have a couple more questions, but I did want to follow up. What did the example of Dr. Bird entail?
He was very erudite. He did not mix his personal life with his scholarship. The way you saw Dr. Bird in the classroom was the way you saw him outside of the classroom. And so he was a man of poise. He was intellectual. He was sassy. And I know we normally use that term sassy with females, but he was very sassy in that he did not suffer fools gladly. He believed in scholarship. He believed in the right to live life fully. And I remember one of the lessons he told me is, Quincy, the word that you need to get is a capital D, and it's discipline. And if you want to be a rigorous scholar, if you want to, and at this time he and Henry Louis Gates had just completed their text on Gene Toomer, and he very, gently slid the book to me, and he said, if you gain discipline, he said, you too, Mr. Reinhardt, will be able to produce a text like this.
Information. He may not be here, but he